Alright everyone, so as promised we have our instructional video for the second half summer availability, now available online, which is pretty sweet. It's a Google document, title up here in the top left hand corner, which you can't see on the video, but that's okay, it's not important. You'll notice that on the first tab, which is titled Lead, you can see we also have tabs for each day of the week, and a weekend tab. The Lead tab is where we are right now. Everyone has their color-coded cell. It's consistent with what they're found on each schedule. You also have a place to put input complete. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Desired hours if you want to fill that out, not mandatory. And then we have it split up. Soups up on top, lovely IGs right below. We have our color-coded scheme. Green is times that you're wide open to work. Yellow is when you could work but you would prefer not to. Black is you absolutely cannot work. You have another commitment going on campus, say you're working another job, maybe you're in class, things like that. And then gray is if you have a limited availability for a set amount of time. Say there's 1 week where you're taking a mini course, you're available from 8 until noon and that's it. Okay, so you block out the rest of your day with gray and then write the date on top of that, and we'll show that in just a sec. So the Lead tab, the only availability that we'll ask you to include on this page is any exceptions to normal availability. So if you can usually work on one day, but you know that for just one time or twice, doesn't matter, throughout the summer, you're not going to be available, just write that here if it's not a weekend. So for example, we know that Ian Kuhn, he's usually available on Monday nights, he works a lot, but we know that in the middle of August, on a Monday night, he's going to a Taylor Swift concert. So we can just write down whatever that date is. Let's say that it's 8/15. So 8/15 concert. Okay, he's gone. We're not going to schedule him on that day. It's not a weekend, so he's good to go. The weekend tab would be where he would put it if it was for a weekend request off. So Lead tabs, weekdays off that are not every week, if that makes sense. So we'll move on. First day of the week, we'll go to the Monday tab right here. So we're going to click on that and it'll open up a new page. It looks a little bit different. You'll see it's kind of similar to our schedule. What we'll do here, we have everyone is green, you see, for the most part. We have our suite staff right here on the left, myself, Paige, and Claire. We have our supervisors, and then if we scroll all the way to the right, we have every single IG on staff as well, all the way along the top. You'll notice that you each have a column right here. Everyone has columns. We ask that you work in just your column, and we'll show you how in just a sec. So right now you can see that the only person who has any sort of blocked availability on this is Sam. He has World of Warcraft practice for the National Championship on Monday mornings from 7:15 until 11. So he's got that blocked off. And to do that, all that you do, we ask that you scroll to the right. You'll see a tab that's green, tab that's yellow, tab that's black, tab that's gray. Refer to the front page for the code for each of those. Just click on the black, Control copy, okay, that cell is now active, and you can drag and drop it wherever. So let's say we're right here with Gabby, she's also unavailable at that time. Start from the top, Control V copies it or pastes it, boom, she's unavailable. So you only work in your column on each sheet. We go to Tuesday, we see that everyone is wide open again, it's a brand new day, brand new availability. So you go through and do the same thing. If you have class in the middle of the day, come to the middle of the day, drop your black right here, put it in. Pretty straightforward stuff. You just want to make sure that it matches up with the time here on the left and right hand side. It's just like the schedule, so it's 15-minute increments and then half-hour increments towards the end of the day. So that's pretty straightforward for the weeks. You can see each day. Right now we're on Thursday, this is Friday, they're all identical. So go through and just fill it out like you would with any normal availability sheet we give you. It's just all online. The last thing we're going to show is the weekend tab. It's located all the way on the right on the far bottom of the workbook. There it is, weekend. We're working in it right now. You'll notice that the first 6 weekends of the summer are now blank because by that time they will be irrelevant. The last 6 weekends are all live, so if you've gotten to us with any sort of requests off already, we have that all in. It's going to stay. And then we ask that if you have any further requests, just plug them right in. So right here for the 18th to 20th of July, Emily, Cal, Jonah, Colby, and Henry are all going to be all out of town. If you're going to be gone, just select that cell, punch in your name, write the reason and the dates, either all 3, 1, 2, it doesn't matter, just be specific, and then you're good to go. You just need a reason for it. We're not going to quiz you on it. Just make sure that we know exactly why you're taking off. So, in summary, that's our online availability document. It's pretty straightforward. We think it's pretty intuitive. If you have any questions, just shoot us an email. We'll be trying to check on and off over the next couple days. And remember that the due date for this is July 1st. We need it at latest on July 1st. Thanks, guys.